MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. Who will get the better of this?
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peraza backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. In is Christian Yelich.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Stepping up now, Domingo Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Only one strike away from throwing it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here now is Ryan Lamar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ryan Lamar.
Too high, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A called strike over the outside corner. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting second.
And here's Jose Peraza.
Jose Peraza.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now,
Batting
Michael
third.
Brantley. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Brantley.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler's on the move. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Eric Timms.
First baseman, Eric Timms.
Slurred in there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ball 4.
Batting 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jesus Aguilar is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Strike 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lamar is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Tyler Saladino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Ramirez.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Yelich on the move. 1 away. So here's Joe Mauer.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Settling in now, Brian Dozier. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Santana over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Stephen Vogt.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Peraza comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. 3rd inning, no score to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lorenzo
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Got him. Throws him on the slurve and the side is now batting Logan Morrison. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Logan Morrison.
And a ball 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Miguel Sano is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Smoke toward the hole, and that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. And a reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Lamar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana ranging back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second. Digging in to try it again. Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit back up the middle. VR is there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Fielder number 23.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of. Standing in, Christian Yelich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Christian Yelich.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder number 16.
Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. Stepping in, Eric Timms.
First baseman number 7, Eric.
Here comes the first
Timms.
pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Jose Ramirez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. So with one gone, that'll bring up Joe Mauer, the catcher. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. At the plate, Brian Dozier flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Chacin looks in. Here's the 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much. And here's Tyler Saladino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tyler Saladino.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting,
digging in now, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So now digging in now, Jonathan Villar. A base hit in his first trip. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slip. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Shaw fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Designated hitter, Miguel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Miguel Sano swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Max Kepler.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Saladino takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The center fielder number
Trying to pick
44.
things up where he left off. Ryan Lamar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Chacin looks in. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string. Ready for another chance.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Lamar, 1 down. In is Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Yelich.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lamar on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Started that swing a bit too early. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there. And here's Jose Peraza. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Jose Peraza
starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Left side. Shaw has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Michael Brantley.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Travis Shaw.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eric Timms. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Riding in once again, Jesus Aguilar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Kepler moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Saladino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now batting, Joe Mauer. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Here's Brian Dozier now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. In to score the runner from second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding into the box, Miguel Sano. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A quick out number 1. Stepping up now, Max Kepler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The 0-1. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. The relay. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 6-3 game. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Chacin looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Garrett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis.
Line toward right center. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. For Ellis, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch to short, hit hard. Peraza moving to his right, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is right by Mauer to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And he missed again. High and away this time. 3-1. Christian Yelich, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. First pitch of the at-bat. Christian Yelich started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit, and that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Keon Broxton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fernando Romero was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
First baseman number 7.
Digging in, Eric Timms, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation. You can't go to 2 balls.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Designated hitter.
So striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Tyler
Saladino stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And he will score as Mauer's tag comes in just a fraction of a second late.
The catcher, number
in now
17.
is A.J. Ellis. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Number 27 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now. Second and third, 2 away. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Into the box now, Jose Peraza.
Leading
0
off
for
for
3 with an RBI in this one.
Jose.
Tom Wilhelmsen is out from the bullpen
now. Pitching for the Brewers.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Wilhelmsen.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Michael Brantley is on deck. Hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Standing in, Michael Brantley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Yelich on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Pause. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. The 0-2 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And there's ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fast.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Center fielder number 6. Lorenzo.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Christian Yelich is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
The right fielder number 16.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. Dozier with a great stop. What a play. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Catcher, number 7.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Scorched to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jeremy Jeffress.
Your attention. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
First baseman.
So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard down the line. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. In there at the letters 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
The final line.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Left fielder Christian Yelich.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Domingo Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Right side, hit hard. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch, and this is fouled at the plate. Chopped foul wide of first. Here comes another 0-2. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And the recovery won't be in time to get him at third, and that ought to be scored as a passed ball. From the stretch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. Here now is Ryan Lamar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Ryan Lamar.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
1 away. And here's Jose Peraza.
Jose Peraza.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Michael Brantley. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. At the plate, Eric Timms. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman, Eric Timms.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Stephen Vogt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. To second for one. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and this. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Jose Ramirez.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So here's Joe Mauer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There he goes. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. He'll get it into second. And he's safe. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. For Mauer, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Mauer is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So stepping in, Logan Morrison. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down. Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in, to me it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's Miguel Sano trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. A man on third with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Tyler Saladino. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tyler Saladino.
And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 1-0 pitch on the way. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So striding in, Domingo Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the... Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Lamar. 0 for 1 here in the early.
Lamar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. At the plate, Jose Peraza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw, the tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that misses. 2-1. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. This is in the air out to right field. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in once again, Eric Timms. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. hit to first. Morrison's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. And here's Tyler Saladino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Saladino.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in. Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in a tie.
Fielder Michael Brantley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit out towards second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. There goes Brantley. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's a look over to first. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. And he'll get in there safely.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground up the middle. Villar ranging up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1.
Designated hitter.
Now batting, Miguel Sano. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says. Settling in now, Jonathan VR.
Leading off
He's
for
in to
Milwaukee.
get things going here in
Shortstop.
inning number 5.
Jonathan VR.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jonathan VR goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Lorenzo Cain is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that ends the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Max Kepler.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it, 1 away. Here now is Ryan Lamar. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Lamar.
Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. And here's Jose Peraza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and ready once again, Domingo Santana. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder number 16. Domingo
First pitch hacking here. And that's the first strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Ground ball right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Ready for another shot now. Eric Timms. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Brantley will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 now. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On the ground to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off. Wade Miley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. To third. Shaw has it. And he's retired, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe Mauer. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 now to Mauer. This is line to left. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Matt Carpenter.
Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Shortstop.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza is up with it. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lorenzo Cain goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. And the runner back. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. Ready now, Domingo Santana. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Santana.
Skied into very shallow right. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Taylor Williams is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Taylor,
look out. 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by it.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
First baseman.
Standing in, Logan Morrison. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them.
And he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game.
Designated hitter.
Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Santana is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9, Billy Hamilton.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. From the stretch, pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Now another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort. Here now is Ryan Lamar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Timms coasts under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Travis Shaw.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Eric Timms. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 1 away. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Aguilar.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. In now, Jose Peraza. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Michael Brantley.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Now playing first base.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, VR, and there are two away now. So here's Joe Mauer. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Glenn Perkins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Hernan Perez is going to pinch hit here to lead off. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's thrown it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Ground ball left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors.